YouTube, what's happening, man? I appreciate y'all being here. Always appreciate y'all being here. Now, the end of the year is upon us. 2024 is no more. We are at the end. We're going into 2025, and it's the time that everybody starts to say, "New year, new me." This next year is about to be my best year and all of that jazz, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, you might be watching this later on because I don't have that much engagement right now. So if you're catching this later on, what I'm about to say, you can apply anytime in your life. And that is monk mode. Now, if you're not familiar with monk mode, some of y'all might have heard of it, but if you're not familiar with monk mode is simply locking into your goals, right? You can think of it as a hyper focused part of your life where you eliminate distractions, you cut out all the noise, and you commit to personal growth with laser like discipline. That's what monk mode is. And it's called monk mode based off of monks in the monastery, right? Who dedicate their life to a higher purpose. But you don't have to be on that spiritual level to incorporate monk mode in your life. Monk mode is about creating the right conditions for personal transformation in your daily life. So, why should you consider monk mode if you want 2025 to be the best year of your life? Well, here's the deal. If you want to change and you haven't been getting the change that you want, if you want extraordinary results, you gotta lock in. You gotta have extraordinary focus, and that's where monk mode comes into play, right? It's gonna help you develop discipline. It's going to help you build momentum. It's going to help you eliminate distractions, like I said before. And all of that is going to help you maximize your personal growth. So whether your goal is to get into shape, grow your career, start a side hustle, start a business, monk mode is like the ultimate reset button for your life and for your journey. Now, let's break down the three pillars of what monk mode is. So the three pillars of monk mode are: one, I said it eliminates distractions. You're going to eliminate distractions, and that's a really tough part because a lot of us are addicted to our distractions, whether it's social media, whether it's negative influences and negative people in our life who are speaking negativity into our lives, whether it's overconsumption of junk food or something like binge watching Netflix or YouTube. You got to dial all that shit down because it's holding you back, whether you believe it or not. It's going to hold you back from your goals. All of that feels pleasurable in the moment, but it's holding you back from your goals. You got to protect your time and your energy like your life depends on it, because in a sense, your life kind of depends on it. So you really want to hone all that in, right? So that's one pillar, eliminating distractions. The second pillar of monk mode is it creates clear goals, or you want to create clear goals, right? So you can't go into monk mode without a roadmap. You got to have a roadmap. You got to know where you're going. So you got to ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? And you got to be specific. If it's, let's say you want to lose weight. Well, you can't just say I want to lose weight for 2025. You got to quantify it. How much weight do you want to lose? Is it 10 pounds? Is it 20 pounds? Is it 30, 40, 50 pounds? You got to write that down and be specific about it. And you got to write down the steps you're going to take to get towards that goal. Because if you just say you want to lose weight, well, you can lose 1 pound, but is anybody going to be happy with just losing 1 pound? Like, no, you got to really hone in on what you really want and be specific about it. Write it down. Always write it down. Write it down so you'll have a roadmap to where you're going. And then when you're not hitting that, you'll have a roadmap to where you can course correct and get back on track, right? So that's the second pillar, create a clear goal. The third pillar is building discipline and habits, good habits. So whether it's you want to go to bed at night at the same time and wake up at the same time every morning, so that you have enough energy to accomplish the goals that you have, right? Or whether it's dedicating at least 1 hour to your goal every day, daily, no matter what it is, you want to have you want to build those disciplines and habits, because those small habits done daily are going to compound over time and they're going to create massive results. So those are the three pillars to monk mode, clear goals, building discipline and habits, and eliminating distractions, excuse me. Now, how do you actually get started with monk mode? Now, here's a couple of steps where you can get started, right? So first, you got to decide how long you want to embark on this journey, right? Now, I've done monk mode in the past, and I've done it for 30 days. I've done it for 3 months. I've done it for 6 months in some instances. So if you're just starting out, I recommend doing just 30 days. You don't want to do nothing less than that because, you can do a week and like that's cool, but like you really want to lock in on something, just go all in and do a month, right? That's what I recommend. So you got to decide how long you want to do it. So whether it's 30 days, 90 days, 6 months to a year, decide how long you want to do it and really lock in. Now, I will say this. Don't start on nothing that you're serious about or that you say you're serious about until you're really ready. Like if it's getting in the gym, don't start that shit until you really willing to commit to it. Like don't start it because you're going to be starting and stopping. If you're not really mentally ready to commit to it, don't start it because you're going to be starting and stopping. And it's going to mess with your confidence over time, and you're really going to not. A lot of people they fall off when they do that because they're telling themselves subconsciously that like is lying to yourself in a certain instance. Like, so you got to really be ready to do it mentally if you're going to do it. That's my advice. That's how I feel. Take it how you want to take it, but that's how I feel. Don't start it until you're really ready. Now, the second step you can do is make sure you set up your non-negotiables. Whatever your non-negotiables are. And your non-negotiables are things that you don't compromise on. So no matter what, this shit gonna get done. No matter what. I don't care what's happening. I don't care if I gotta work. This is gonna get done. I don't care if my girl wanna do XYZ. This is gonna get done. This is my priority. So make sure you establish your non-negotiables, because if you don't, you're gonna be pulled and pushed in every direction, and you're not going to get what you need to get done for yourself. So make sure you establish your non-negotiables. Those are your daily habits and rules that you don't compromise on, no matter what. If you got to stay up late, if you got to get up early, those things are getting done. Like for me, for instance, my non-negotiables going into the new year, just like I got to have 2 videos per week, no matter what. And when I'm off of work, I got a day job. When I'm off, I got to record 2 videos every day that I'm off. Those are my non-negotiables. I don't give a damn what's going on in my life. The homies want to go out and kick it. I can't do it. I got to get to this. This comes first. So establish your non-negotiables, man. That's going to keep you on track. Third thing is track your progress. Make sure you're tracking your progress, whether you're journaling about it, you putting it in an app, or you just have a checklist. Make sure you keeping track of what you got going on, track of your progress, because if you don't track your progress, you don't know how far you've come, and you don't know how far you need to go. You don't know if you're off track or you're on track. So make sure you're tracking your progress. And the fourth thing you can do is make sure you're rewarding yourself along the way. Celebrate the small wins, because those are incentives to do what you need to do. I always have an incentive, man, at the end of my thing. I just, I not too long started doing this, but I try to keep incentives, right? Whatever it is you like. So if you crush it in the gym for a week, you can go out and have that cheat meal. Don't go crazy, but go have your favorite cheat meal. That's an incentive to keep you going. It's going to motivate you over time. That's why your employees, if you got a job, that's why they do those type of things, give you an incentive to do better, So I always try to reward myself. The small wins matter, and they going to build up over time. It's a lot of things that I like, and so I reward myself with the things that I like. The latest thing that I've been liking is going to the record store and buying vinyl. Like, I collect vinyl now, right? So I like going into the record store, just looking. And so if I accomplish my goal for the week, at the end of the week on a Saturday or Sunday, I go into the record store and buy me a new record. Make sure you reward yourself along the way. If you're doing what you need to do, and that's gonna keep you motivated, and that's important. Because what you're doing is important. So don't ever forget that, right? So let me tell you what happens when you stick to monk mode. Now, you're going to feel like you're going to you're becoming unstoppable, because the discipline that you're building is going to carry over to other aspects of your life. You're going to start to achieve clarity with things because all the distractions are going to be gone and put to the side. You're going to start to reflect on what truly matters in your life. And then you're going to start to unlock your true potential. You know, you're going to start to dedicate yourself to growth, and those results are going to become life-changing because you are constantly building upon those. You're just setting the foundation for your life. You're building blocks. It's going to start to get higher and higher and higher. You're going to start to grow more and more and more, right? So with that said, man, if you're serious about 2025, monk mode is the way to go. Monk mode is definitely the way to go. It's a secret weapon. It's not easy, but the rewards are worth it. It's damn sure worth it. Like I said, I've done it before. I failed and I succeeded in doing monk mode in the past. So, focus, discipline, and consistency are your superpowers. Monk mode is all about consistency, really. So you just need to lock in. A lot of people say they want the new year to be their best year. They say all these things. They come up with all these grandiose ideals and these New Year's resolutions, and they see themselves doing a whole lot, not realizing that the year goes by like this. So if you're not really locked in, the year gonna pass you by, and you're gonna look back at it and really be like, damn, man, like what did I really accomplish? And so try monk mode. Start with a month. If you're new to it, start with a month. Pick one thing, one goal. A lot of times we think we can multitask. Pick one thing that you really, really, really want to do and lock in on that one thing every day, daily. If it's just an hour, if it's 30 minutes that you contribute to that goal, do that every single day and watch it build up, because that small habit, it's going to yield massive results in the long run if you do it daily. I guarantee you. And your life can change in a year just doing these things. I guarantee you, man. And so with that said, share the video. If you like the video, share it with somebody. Subscribe. Do all that good stuff that YouTube say to do. It's art versus arteria, and it's you versus you. So do what you got to do to make 2025 the best year of your life. And until next time, I bid you adieu, man. I love y'all. Let's get it, man. Let's go on this journey together. I'm in monk mode. I'm locked in, man. I told you what my goals are in the previous videos. Well, if you don't know, I'm trying to build this channel. So hold me accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable. Let me know what you got going on, what you going to do monk mode on in the comments. And let's get it, man. Let's make 2025 the best year of our lives. Until next time, I'm out, man. Peace.